Sorry.
Start over!
All right. B Movie by Jerry Seinfeld. Black screen with text. The sound of buzzing bees can be heard. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Barry is picking out a shirt.
Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Yeah, let's shake it up a little bit. Barry, breakfast is ready. Coming. Hang on a second.
Barry uses his antenna like a phone.
Hello?
Through the phone.
Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? I can't. I'll pick you up.
Barry flies down the stairs.
Looking sharp. Use the stairs. Your father paid good money for those. Sorry, I'm just excited. Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. A perfect report card. All B's. Very proud.
I'm sorry, I lost my place in the text file.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
It's oh yeah, and now she rubs Barry's hair.
Ah, I got the thing going here. You got lint on your fuzz. Ow, that's me. What the fuck am I? Oh. Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000. Bye.
Barry flies out the door.
Barry, I told you, stop flying in the house.
Barry drives through the hive and is waved at by Adam, who is reading the newspaper.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Barry.
Adam gets in Barry's car.
Is that fuzz gel? A little. Special day, graduation. Never thought I'd make it.
Barry pulls away from the house and continues driving.
Yeah, 3 days of grade school, 3 days of high school. Those were so awkward. 3 days of college. I'm glad I took a day and hitchhiked around the hive. You did come back different.
Barry and Adam pass by Artie, who was jogging.
Hey, Barry! Artie, growing a mustache looks good. Hear about Frankie? Yeah. You going to the funeral? No, I'm not going to his funeral. Everyone knows, sting someone, you die. Don't waste it on a squirrel. Such a hothead. I guess he could have just gotten out of the way.
The car does a barrel roll on a loop-shaped bridge and lands on the highway.
Who is talking here? Oh.
I
love this incorporating an amusement park to our regular day. I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations.
Barry parallel parks the car, and together they fly over the graduating students.
Boy, quite a bit of pomp under circumstances.
Barry and Adam sit down and put on their hats.
Well, Adam, today we are men. We are be men. Amen. Hallelujah.
Barry and Adam both have happy spasm. Have a happy spasm?
Whoa! It's when they like hit each other on the head, and then they're like, whoa! Deep Drift! Thank you for the 10 tier 1 gifteds. Thank you so much. Welcome on in.
Oh my god.
All right. Where the fuck are we? Oh yeah, hallelujah. Okay, announcer. Students, faculty, distinguished bees, please welcome Dean Boswell. Welcome, New Hive City, graduating class of 915. And that concludes our ceremonies. And begins your career at Hunex Industries. Will we be picking our job today?
Adam and Barry get into a tour bus.
I heard it's just orientation.
The tour buses rise out of the ground and the students are automatically loaded into the buses.
Heads up, here we go. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. Wonder what it'll be like? A little scary. Welcome to Hunex, a division of Hunesco and part of the Hexagon Group. This is it. Wow.
The bus drives down a road, and on either side are the bees' massive, complicated honey-making machines.
We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive. Our top secret formula is automatically color corrected, scent adjusted, and bubble contoured into this soothing sweet syrup with its distinct golden glow you know as honey!
The guide has been collecting honey into a bottle, and she throws it into the crowd on the bus, and it is caught by a girl in the back.
That girl was hot. She's my cousin. She is? Yes, we're all cousins. Oh, right. You're right. At Hunex, we're constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology.
The bus passes by a bee wearing a helmet who is being smashed into the ground with fly swatters, newspapers, and boots. He lifts up a thumb, but you can only hear him groan.
What do you think he makes? Not enough. Here we have the latest advancement, the Krellman.
They pass by They pass by a turning wheel with bees standing on pegs who are each wearing a finger-shaped hat.
Where the fuck am I? Oh. Wow, what does that do? Catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. Saves us millions.
They're intrigued.
Can anyone work on the Krellman? Of course! Most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if done well, means a lot. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in the job you pick for the rest of your life.
Everyone claps except for Barry.
Yay! The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. And what's the difference? You'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had a day off in 27 million years.
This upsets Barry.
So you'll just work us to death? We'll sure try.
Everyone on the bus laughs except Barry. Barry and Adam are walking back home together.
Wow. That blew my mind. What's the difference? How can you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make. I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life. But Adam, how can they never have told us that? Why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. You ever think maybe things work a little too well here? Like what? Give me one example.
Barry and Adam stop walking, and it's revealed to the audience that hundreds of cars are speeding by and narrowly missing them in perfect unison.
I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. Please clear the gate. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Wait a second. Check it out.
The pollen jocks fly in, circle around.
Can we get some Giga Chads in the chat?
And
Giga Chads in the
line.
chat. We need a Giga Bee. We need the pollen jocks, but made into a bee emote.
Do you really want this to be a lasting part of your channel?
I mean, it already is. It's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate circumstance. Also, I'd like to point out, Defi Techie, thank you for the tier 1 gifted to the Bee Movie Official. Holy fuck, bro. Thank you. Where are we?
The pollen jocks fly in, circle around, and land in line.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Wow. I've never seen them this close. They know what it's like outside the hive. Yeah, but some don't come back. Hi, jocks. Hi, jocks.
The pollen jocks hook up their backpacks to machines that pump the nectar to trucks, which drive away.
Those were fangirl bees, by the way. Just to clarify. You guys did great! You're monsters! You're sky freaks! I love it! I love it!
Pollen jocks enjoy.
I wonder where they were. I don't know. Their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what. You can't just decide to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Right.
Barry and Adam covered up in some pollen that floated off the pollen jocks.
Oh, look at that. There's more pollen than you and I will ever see in a lifetime. It's just a status symbol. Please make too much of it. Perhaps. Unless you're wearing it and the ladies see you wearing it.
Barry waves to two girls standing a little way away from them.
Aren't they our cousin? Those ladies, aren't they our cousins too? Distant. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
You would have been totally fine if you didn't call back to that joke earlier. Hey, look at these two. Couple of hive Harrys. Yeah, let's have some fun with them. It must be dangerous being a pollen jock. Yeah, once a bear had me pinned up against a mushroom. He had a paw in my throat, and with the other, he was slapping me back and forth.
Slaps Adam with his hand, representing his scenario.
Oh my. I never thought I'd knock him out.
Girl B number one is looking at Adam.
And what were you doing during all this? Obviously, I was trying to alert the authorities. I can autograph that.
The pollen jocks walk up to Barry and Adam. They pretend that Barry and Adam are real pollen jocks.
Hey, a little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty. Hey, we're hitting the sunflower patch 6 miles from here tomorrow. 6 miles, huh? Barry? Yeah, a puddle jump for us, but maybe you're not up for it. Maybe I am. You are not? We're going at 0900 at J-Gate. What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you B enough? I might be. It all depends on what 0900 means.
The scene cuts to Barry looking out on the Hive City from his balcony at night.
Hey, Honix! Dad! Oh, you surprised me. You decide what you're interested in? Well, there's a lot of choices, but you only get one. You ever get bored of doing the same job every day? Son, let me tell you about stirring. You grab that stick and you just move it around and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field just isn't right for me. You were thinking of what? Making animal balloons? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. Janet, your son's not sure that he wants to go into honey. Barry, you are so funny sometimes. I'm not trying to be funny. You're not funny. You're going into honey. Our son, the stir. Oh, you're going to be a stir? No one's listening to me. Wait till you see the sticks I have. I can say anything I want right now. I'm getting an ant tattoo.
Barry's parents don't listen to him and continue to ramble on.
Let's open some honey and celebrate. Maybe I'll pierce my thorax, shave my antenna, shack up with the grasshopper, get a gold tooth, and start calling everybody dog. I'm so proud.
The scene cuts to Barry and Adam waiting in line to get a job.
We're starting work today. Today's the day. Come on, all the good jobs will be gone. Yeah, right. Pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring, stir, front desk, hair removal. Is it still available? Hang on, 2 left. One of them's yours. Congratulations. Step to the side. Hey, what'd you get? Picking crud out. Stellar.
He walks away.
Wow. Couple of newbies? Yes, sir. Our first day. We are ready. Hey, make your choice.
Adam and Barry look up at the job board. There are hundreds of constantly changing panels that contain available or unavailable jobs. It looks very confusing.
You want to go first? No, you go. Oh my, what's available? Well, restroom attendant's open. Not for the reason you think. Any chance on getting on the Krellman? Sure, you're on.
Puts the Krellman finger hat on Adam's head. Suddenly the sign for Krellman closes out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Krellman just closed out.
Takes Adam's hat off.
Wax Monkey's always open. The Krellman opened up again. Wait, what happened? B died. Makes an opening. See? He's dead. Another one dead. Deadified. 2 more dead. Dead from the neck up. Dead from the neck down. But that's life. Oh, this is so hard.
Barry
Eating, cooling, stunt bee, pour, stirring. Sorry, I just kind of went ahead. Humming, inspector, number 7, lint coordinator, stripes, supervisor. Barry!
Adam turns to see Barry flying away.
Yeah. All right, we got a sunflower patch in the quadrant 9.
Adam threw the phone.
What happened to you? Where are you? I'm going out. Out? Out where? Out there. Oh no. I have to before I go to work for the rest of my life. You're going to die. You're crazy.
Barry hangs up.
Hello? Another call coming in. Where the hell? This is like all over the place, sorry.
It really is. Yeah, he's flying away, having conversation.
He's flying away, having phone calls with other people, and then it's lining up Pollen Jock dialogue for things that Barry is saying before he hangs up the phone. Bro, it's all over the fucking place.
It's all over the place.
Eddie, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, another call coming in. And if anyone's feeling brave enough, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that's got their roses today. Hey, guys. Oh, look at that. Is that the kid we saw yesterday? Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted. It's okay, Lou. We're going to take him up.
He puts a hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh, really? Feeling lucky, are you? Sign here. Just initial that. Thank you. Okay. You got a rain advisory today, and as you know, bees cannot fly in rain. So be careful. What's that?
Chekhov's rain.
Chekhov's rain.
Yeah.
So be careful. As always, watch your brooms, hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Also, I got a couple of reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, just babbling like a cicada. That's awful. And a reminder for you rookies. Bee law number 1, absolutely no talking to humans. All right, launch positions.
The pollen jocks run into formation.
Buzz, 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 buzz. Black and yellow. Yellow. You ready for this hot shot? Yeah, bring it on. Wind, check. Antenna, check. Nectar pack, check. Wings, check. Stinger, check. Scared out of my shorts, check. Okay, ladies, let's move out. Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers.
Oh, whoa.
It's so fucking cursed.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. It's so fucking cursed.
And the pollen jocks fly out of the hive.
Wow. I'm out. I can't believe I'm out. So blue. I feel so fast and free. Box kite.
Barry flies through the kite.
Wow. Flowers.
A pollen jock puts on some high-tech goggles that shows the flowers similar to heat sink goggles.
Yeah, this is Blue Leader. We have roses visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Roses? Oh, roses. 30 degrees. Roger, bringing it around. Stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick.
The pollen jock fires a high-tech gun at the flower, shooting tubes that suck up the nectar from the flower and collects it into a pouch on the gun.
On the gun, okay. That is one nectar collector. Ever see pollination up close? No, sir.
Barry and the pollen jock fly over the field. The pollen jock sprinkles pollen as he goes.
Well, I pick up some pollen here, sprinkle it over there, maybe a dash over there, pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic. That's amazing. Why do we do that? That's pollen power, kid. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Cool. Picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies. Do we need those? Copy that visual. Wait. One of those flowers seems to be on the move. Say again. Did you report a moving flower? Affirmative.
The pollen jocks land near the flower to the audience, which to the audience are obviously just tennis balls.
I'm going to jump here real quick.
Okay.
Just because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
This is the coolest. What is it? I don't know, but I'm loving this color. It smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it. Yeah. Fuzzy.
One of the pollen jocks sticks his hand on the ball, but it gets stuck.
chemically.
The pollen jock finally gets his hand free from the tennis ball.
Careful, guys. It's a little grabby.
The pollen jocks turn around and see Barry lying his entire body on top of one of the tennis balls.
My sweet lord of bees! Candy Braid, get off of there!
Why didn't they say Beezus?
Right?
That would
right?
so much better.
Of all the fucking shitty fucking jokes they do, they could have made Beezus.
But no. Our sweet Lord of Bees.
Listen, B Larry King implies the existence of B versions of every known figure in history, okay?
A human hand reaches down and grabs the tennis ball that Barry is stuck to.
Guys? Oh, this could be bad. Affirmative.
Vanessa Bloom starts bouncing the tennis ball, not knowing Barry is stuck to it.
Oh, very close. Gonna hurt. Mama's little boy.
Barry is being hit back and forth by two humans playing tennis. He is still stuck to the ball.
You're way out of position, rookie! Coming in like a missile!
Barry flies past the pollen jock, still stuck to the ball, and in slow motion.
Help me! I don't think these are flowers. Should we tell him? I think he knows. What is this? Match point! You can start packing up, honey, because you're about to eat it!
You did that so well. Pollen jock coughs, which confused Ken, and he hits the ball the wrong way with Barry stuck to it. He goes flying into the city.
Yeah, sir!
Barry bounces around town and gets stuck on the engine of a car. He flies into the air conditioner and sees a bug that was frozen in there.
Ew, gross.
The man driving the car turns on the air conditioner, which blows Barry into the car.
There's a bee in the car! Do something! I'm driving! Hi, bee.
Barry smiles and waves back at the baby girl.
He's back here! He's gonna sting me! Nobody move! If you don't move, he won't sting you! Freeze!
Barry freezes as well, hovering in the middle of the car.
He blinked!
The grandma whips out some bee spray and sprays everywhere in the car, climbing into the front seat, still trying to spray Barry.
Oh, I lost it again. Spray him, Granny! What are you doing? Barry escapes.
Yes, Barry escapes through the car, through the air conditioner, is flying high above the ground. Safe.
Wow, the tension level out here is unbelievable.
Barry sees that the storm clouds are gathering and he can see rain clouds moving into this direction.
I gotta get home. Can't fly in rain. Can't fly in rain.
A raindrop hits Barry and one of his wings is damaged.
Can't fly in rain.
A second raindrop hits Barry again and he spirals downwards.
Mayday! Mayday! Be going down!
World War II plane sound effects are played as he plummets and he crash lands on a plant inside an apartment near the window.
Ken, could you close the window, please? Hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure, see? Folds out.
Ken closes the window, trapping Barry inside.
Oh no, more humans. I don't need this.
Barry tries to fly away, but smashes into the window and falls again.
What is this?
Barry keeps trying to... Oh yeah, what was that?
Where was I? Oh yeah, what was that? Yeah, okay.
Barry keeps trying to fly out the window, but he keeps getting knocked back because the window is closed.
Maybe this time. This drapes! That is diabolical.
He doesn't understand what it is as he taps the glass.
It's fantastic. It's got all my special skills, even my top 10 favorite movies. What's your number one? Star Wars? Nah, I don't go for all that pew 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 kind of stuff.
Oh my god. You like jazz?
Oh no. Thank you for adding that. Right.
Are you ready?
Where the fuck are we? Oh, no wonder we shouldn't talk to them. They're out of their minds. Yeah, when I leave a job interview, they're flabbergasted. Can't believe what I say.
Barry looking at the light on the ceiling.
There's a sun. Maybe that's the way out.
And he starts flying towards the light bulb.
I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it.
Barry hits the light bulb and falls into the dip on the table that the humans are sitting at.
You know, I predicted global warming. I could just feel it getting hotter. At first, I thought it was just me.
Andy puts a chip into the bowl and scoops up some dip with Barry on it, and it's about to put it in his mouth.
Wait! Stop! B! Oh no,
Andy
yeah, go on.
Sorry.
Go on. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Andy drops the chip with Barry in fear and backs away. All the humans freak out. Ken
Stand back. These are winter boots.
Ken has winter boots in his hands, and he's about to smash the bee, but Vanessa saves him at the last second.
Wait! Don't kill him!
Vanessa puts Barry in a glass to protect him.
You know I'm allergic to them! This thing could kill me! Why does his life have any less value than yours? Why does his life have any less value than mine? Is that your statement? I'm just saying all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling.
Vanessa picks up Ken's brochure and puts it under the glass so she can carry Barry back to the window. Barry looks at Vanessa in amazement.
My brochure. There you go, little guy.
Vanessa opens the window and lets Barry out, but Barry stays back and is still shocked that a human saved his life.
I'm not scared of him. It's just an allergic thing. Put that on your resume brochure. My whole face could puff up. Yeah, make it one of your special skills. Knocking someone out is also a special skill.
Ken walks to the door.
Right. Bye, Vanessa. Thanks. Same time, or Vanessa, next week, yoga night. Sure, Ken. You know, whatever.
Vanessa tries to close the door.
You could... Huh? What is that word? Carib? Carib? What does that fucking mean?
It's like a type of chocolate sort of thing.
Oh.
You could put carob chips on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You put carob chips on there. Bye. Supposed to be less calories.
Yeah.
Bye.
It's like a chocolate alternative.
I've never fucking heard of that. Okay.
Yep.
It's
bye.
Closes the door.
That makes sense.
Wow. All right. Are you calling me out for having a dinner of saltine crackers before this?
Yeah, you should be called out for that. Is carob safe for dogs? Okay. Anyway, I digress.
Fast forward
to the next day. Barry's still inside the house. He flies into the kitchen where Vanessa's doing dishes. Barry talking to himself.
I gotta say something. She saved my life. I gotta say something. All right, here it goes. What would I say? I could really get in trouble for this. It's a bee law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to.
Barry disguises himself as a character on a food can as Vanessa walks by again.
Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No. Yes. No. Do it. I can't. How should I start it?
Barry strikes the pose and wiggles his eyebrows.
You like jazz? Oh, that's no good.
Vanessa's about to walk past Barry.
Here she comes. Speak, you fool. Hi.
Vanessa gasps and drops the dishes in fright and notices Barry on the counter.
I'm sorry. You're talking. Yes, I know. You're talking. I'm so sorry. No. It's okay. It's fine. I know I'm dreaming, but I don't recall going to bed. Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting. This is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee. I am, and I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Pointing to the living room where Ken tried to kill him last night.
But they were all trying to kill me, and if it wasn't for you, I had to thank you. It's just how I was raised.
Vanessa stabs her hand with a fork to test whether she's dreaming or not.
That was a little weird. I'm talking to a bee. Yeah. I'm talking to a bee. And the bee is talking to me. I just wanted to say I was grateful. I'll leave now.
Barry turns to leave.
Wait. How did you learn to do that?
Barry flying back now.
What? The talking thing. Same way you did, I guess. Mama, dada, honey. Pick it up. That's very funny. Yeah, bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with all that we have to deal with. Anyway, can I get you something? Like what? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Coffee? I don't want to put you out. Oh, it's no trouble. It takes 2 minutes. It's just coffee. Oh, I hate to impose. Don't be ridiculous. Actually, I would love a cup. Hey, you want rum cake? I shouldn't. Have some. No, I can't. Come on. I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms. Where? These stripes don't help. You look great. I don't know if I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Are you all right?
Vanessa pouring coffee onto the floor and missing the cup completely.
No.
Flash forward in time, and Barry and Vanessa are sitting together at a table on top of the apartment building drinking coffee.
Probably the most like overlooked line in the whole fucking movie. It's so funny.
It is. It's so
no. Where the fuck? Together on top of the apartment building drinking coffee. Okay. He's making the tie in the cab as they're flying up Madison. He finally gets there. He runs up the steps into the church. The wedding is on, and he says, "Watermelon? I thought you said Guatemalan. Why would I marry a watermelon?"
Barry laughs, but Vanessa just looks confused.
Is that a bee joke? That's the kind of stuff we do. Yeah, different. So what are you going to do, Barry?
Barry stands on top of a sugar cube floating in his coffee and paddles it around with a straw like it's a gondola.
About work? I don't know. I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way they want. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer, a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Really? My only interest is flowers. Hey, our new queen was elected with that same campaign slogan. Anyway, if you look...
Barry points to a tree in the middle of Central Park.
There's my hive, right there. See it? Oh, you're in Sheep Meadow. Yes, I'm right off Turtle Pond. No way, I know that area. I lost a toe ring there once. Why do girls put rings on their toes? Why not? Well, it's like putting a hat on your knee. Maybe I'll try that. I'm all for knee hats, okay?
Run a campaign on that slogan. Custodian installing a light bulb looks over at them, but to his perspective, it just looks like Vanessa's talking to a cup of coffee on the table.
You all right, ma'am? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee. Anyway, this has been great. Thanks for the coffee. Yeah, it's no trouble. Sorry I couldn't finish it. If I did, I'd be up for the rest of my life.
Barry points to the rum cake.
Can I take a piece of this with me? Sure. Here, have a crumb.
Vanessa hands Barry a crumb, but it's still pretty big for Barry.
Thanks. Yeah. All right, well, I guess I'll see you around. Or not. Okay, Barry. And thank you so much again for before. Oh, that was nothing. Well, not nothing, but anyway.
Vanessa and Barry hold hands, but Vanessa and Barry hold hands, but Vanessa has to hold out a finger because her hand is too big for Barry, and Barry holds that. The custodian looks over again, and it appears Vanessa's laughing at her coffee again. The light bulb that he was screwing in sparks as he falls off the ladder. Fast forward in time, we now see 2 bee scientists testing out a parachute in a Hunnux wind tunnel.
This can't possibly work. He's all set to go. We may as well try it. Okay, Dave, pull the chute!
Dave pulls the chute. The wind slams against the wall, and hold on. All right, from the top. Dave pulls the chute, and the wind slams him against the wall, and he falls onto his face. The camera pans over, and we see Barry and Adam walking together. Some of the grammar in these sentences is not...
My headcanon is that Jerry Seinfeld wrote this word for word as is, and it's just bad. And they just copy and pasted it. That's my headcanon in this.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds amazing. It was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Humans! I can't believe you were with humans! Giant, scary humans! What were they like? Huge, crazy, they talk crazy, they eat crazy giant things, they drive crazy. Do they try to kill you like on TV? Some of them. But some of them don't. How'd you get back? Poodle. You did it, and I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see. You had your experience, and now you can pick out your job and be normal. Well, Well, I met someone. You did? Was she bee-ish? A wasp? Your parents will kill you! No, not a wasp. Spider? I'm not attracted to spiders. I know for everyone else, it's the hottest thing with all the 8 legs and all. I just can't get over that face. So who is she? She's human? No! That's a bee law. You wouldn't break a bee law. Her name's Vanessa.
Adam puts his head in his hands.
Oh, boy. She's so nice. She's a florist. Oh, no! You're dating a human florist! We're not dating. You're flying outside the hive, talking to humans that attack our homes with power washers and M80s. That's 1/8 a stick of dynamite. She saved my life. She understands me. This is over. Eat this.
Barry gives Adam a piece of that crumb cake he got from Vanessa. Adam eats it, and Adam's tone changes.
This is not over. What was that? They call it a crumb. It was so stinging stripey. And that's not what they eat. That just falls off what they eat. You know what a Cinnabon is? No.
Adam opens a door behind him, and he pulls Barry in.
Pulls Barry in. Oh, sorry. It's bread and cinnamon and frosting. Be quiet. They heat it up. Sit down.
Adam forces Barry to sit down, and Barry's
Really?
still rambling about Cinnabons.
Really hot.
Adam grabs Barry by the shoulders.
Listen to me. We are not them. We're us. There's us, and there's them. Yes, but who can deny the heart that is yearning? There is no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You've got to start thinking B, my friend. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B.
Flash forward in time, and Barry is laying on a raft in a pool full of honey. He's wearing sunglasses.
There
it's
he is.
It's the background.
Yeah, it's literally this picture behind me right now.
There you go.
Oh my god. There he is. He's in the pool. You know what your problem is, Barry?
Barry pulls down his sunglasses and he looks annoyed.
I gotta start thinking B. How much longer will this go on? It's been 3 days, Barry. Why aren't you working?
He puts his sunglasses back on.
I've got a lot of big life decisions to think about. What life? You have no life. You have no job. You're barely a bee. And would it kill you to make a little honey?
Barry rolls off the raft and sinks into the honey pool.
Barry, come out of there. Your father's talking to you. Martin, would you talk to him? Barry, I'm talking to you.
Barry keeps sinking into the honey until he is suddenly in Central Park having a picnic with Vanessa. Barry has a cup of honey and he clinks his glass with Vanessa's. Suddenly, a mosquito lands on Vanessa and she slaps it, killing it. They both gasp, but then burst out laughing.
You coming?
The camera pans over and Vanessa's climbing into a small yellow airplane.
Got everything? All set. Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Vanessa
Don't be
lifts
too
off
long.
and flies ahead. Barry catches up with Vanessa and he sticks out his arms like an airplane. He rolls from side to side and Vanessa copies him with the airplane.
Watch this.
Barry stays back and watches as Vanessa draws a heart in the air using pink smoke from the plane. But in the last loop-de-doop, she suddenly crashes into a mountain and the plane explodes!
Ah!
The destroyed plane falls into some rocks and explodes the second time!
Vanessa!
He's yelling, his mouth fills with honey as he wakes up, discovering that he was just daydreaming. He slowly sinks back into the honey pool.
We're still here, Barry. I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond to yelling. Then why are you yelling at me? Because you don't listen. I'm not listening to this. Sorry, I've got to go. Where are you going? I'm meeting a friend. A girl? Is this why you can't decide? Bye.
Barry flies out the door and Martin shakes his head.
Oh, I just hope she's bee-ish.
Fast forward in time and Barry is sitting on Vanessa's the bee-ish.
The bee-ish thing is...
Oh my god. Fast forward in time and Barry is still sitting on Vanessa's shoulder and she is closing up her shop.
They have a huge parade of flowers every year in Pasadena? Yeah, to be in the Tournament of Roses, that's every florist's dream. Up on a float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering. A tournament? Do roses compete in athletic events? No. All right, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? it's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? It's faster. Yeah, okay, I see. All right, your turn. All right, TiVo. You just freeze live TV? That's insane! You don't have
Is
that?
TiVo still a thing?
I think TiVo is still a thing. I'm pretty sure, like a few years ago it was. I can't imagine it's not still. They're just another streaming service. They're like Hulu or,
Right.
whatever else now.
Yeah, I remember TiVo used to be such a big thing. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah. That was the dawn of like DVRs on fucking
Yeah.
TVs.
So TiVo, you can just freeze live TV?
Blue Parrot's using TiVo for this stream. There you go. Blue Parrot's being super fucking
Nice.
meta right now. What the fuck? That's insane. You don't have that? Well, we have Hivo, but that's a disease. It's a horrible, horrible disease. Oh my.
A human walks by and Barry narrowly avoids him.
Dumb bees. You must want to sting all those jerks. We try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. So you have to watch your temper.
And they walk into a store.
Very carefully. You kick a wall, take a walk, write an angry letter, throw it out. Work through all the emotions, anger, jealousy. Lust.
Suddenly, an employee, Hector, hits Barry off Vanessa's shoulder. Hector thinks he's saving Vanessa.
Oh my goodness, are you okay?
Barry's getting up off the floor.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? It's a bug. He's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep.
Vanessa hits Hector across the face with a magazine she had and then hits him in the head. Hector backs away, covering his head.
What was that? A pick and save circular?
Vanessa sets Barry back on her shoulder.
Yeah, it was. How'd you know that? It felt like 10 pages. 75 is pretty much our limit. You've really got that down to a science. Oh, we have to. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue. I'll bet.
Barry looks to his right and notices there is honey for sale in the aisle.
What in the name of mighty Hercules is this?
Barry looks at all the brands of honey, shocked.
How did this get here? Cute Bee, Golden Blossom, Ray Liotta, Private Select.
Barry puts his hands up and slowly turns around, a look of disgust on his face.
Is he an actor? I've never heard of him. Why is he there? Why is he here? For people. We eat it. You don't have enough food of your own?
Hector looks back and notices that Vanessa is talking to Barry.
Well, yes. How do you get it? Well, bees make it. I know who makes it. And it's hard to make it. There's heating, cooling, stirring. You need a whole Krellman thing. It's organic. It's organic. It's just honey, Barry. Just what? Bees don't know about this? This is stealing. It's a lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, schools, hospitals. This is all we have. And it's on sale? I'm getting to the bottom of this. I'm getting bottom to all of this.
Flash forward in time, Barry paints his face with black strikes. I think that's supposed to be streaks.
Yeah, again, Jerry Seinfeld wrote this, so.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, flash forward in time, Barry paints his face with black strikes like a soldier and sneaks into a storage section of the store. Two men, including Hector, are loading boxes into some trucks.
Hey, Hector, you almost done? Almost.
Barry takes a step to peek around the corner, whispering.
He is here. I sense it. Well, I guess I'll go home now.
Hector pretends to walk away by walking in place and speaking loudly.
And just leave this nice honey out with nobody around. You're busted, box boy. I knew it. I knew I heard something, so you can talk. I can talk, and now you'll start talking. Where are you getting the sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? I don't understand. I thought we were friends. The last thing we want to do is upset bees.
Hector takes a thumbtack out of the board behind him and sword fights Barry. Barry is using a stinger like a sword.
You're too late. It's ours now. You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword. You, sir, will be lunch for my iguana Ignacio.
Barry hits the thumbtack out of Hector's hand and Hector surrenders.
Where's the honey coming from? Tell me where!
Pointing to the leaving truck.
Honey Farms! It comes from Honey Farms!
Barry chases after the truck, but it's getting away. He flies onto a bicyclist's backpack, and he catches up to the truck. The car driver to the bicyclist says.
Crazy person!
And Barry flies off and lands on the windshield of the Honey Farms truck. Barry looks around and sees dead bugs splattered everywhere.
What horrible thing has happened here? These faces, I never knew what hit them, and now they're on the road to nowhere.
Barry hears a sudden whisper. Barry looks up and sees Mooseblood, a mosquito, playing dead.
Just keep still. What? You're not dead? Do I look dead? They will wipe anything that moves. Where are you headed? To Honey Farms. I'm onto something huge here. I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood, crazy stuff. Blows your head off. Fucking just knowing who the fucking actors are that are voicing this is just fucking hilarious to me. I'm going to Tacoma.
Barry looks at another bug.
And you? Oh no, he really is dead. All right.
Another bug hits the windshield and the drivers notice. They activate the windshield wipers.
Oh!
Uh-oh. The windshield wipers are slowly sliding over the dead bugs and wiping them off.
What is that? Oh no! A wiper! Triple blade! Triple blade! Jump on! It's your only chance, B!
Mooseblood and Barry grab onto the wiper and they hold onto it as it wipes the windshield.
Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people need to see?
Bangs on the windshield.
Open your eyes! Stick your head out the window! From NPR News in Washington, I'm Carl Kasich. But don't kill no more bugs!
Why did that part make it into the script?
I don't fucking know, man. Listen, all right?
Mooseblood and Barry are washed off by the wiper fluid.
Oh, I lost my fucking place. Where am I? Wiper fluid. There we go. B! Mooseblood guy!
Barry starts screaming as he hangs onto the antenna. Suddenly it's revealed that a water bug is also hanging onto the antenna. There is a pause, and then Barry and the water bug both start screaming.
You hear something? Like what? Like tiny screaming. Turn off the radio.
The antenna starts lower until it gets too low and sinks into the truck. The water bug flies off, and Barry's forced to let go and is blown away. He luckily lands inside a horn on top of the truck, where he finds Mooseblood, who is blown into the same place.
What's up, B-boy? Hey, Blood!
Fast forward in time, and we see that Barry is deep in conversation with Mooseblood. They've been sitting in this truck for a while.
Just a row of honey jars, as far as the eye could see. Wow. And I assume wherever this truck goes is where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours. Bees hang tight. And we're all jammed in. It's a close community. Not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito's on his own. What if you get in trouble? You a mosquito. You in trouble. Nobody likes you. They just smack. See a mosquito? Smack, smack. At least you're out in the world. You must meet girls. Mosquito girls want to try to trade up. Get with moth, dragonfly. Mosquito girl don't want no mosquito.
An ambulance passes by and it has a blood donation sign on it.
You gotta be kidding me! Mooseblood's about to leave the building! So long, B!
Mooseblood leaves and flies onto the window of the ambulance where there are other mosquitoes hanging out.
Hey guys! Mooseblood! I knew I'd catch y'all down here. Did you bring your crazy straw?
The truck goes out of view and Barry notices that the truck he's on is pulling into a camp of some sort.
Oh. We throw it in the jar, slap a label on it, and it's pretty much pure profit.
Barry flies out.
What is this place? A bee's got a brain the size of a pinhead. They're pinheads! Pinhead! Check out the new smoker. Oh, sweet. That's the one you want. Thomas 3000. Smoker. 90 puffs a minute. Semi-automatic. Twice the nicotine, all the tar. Couple breaths of this knocks them right out. They make the honey. We make the money.
Is this what death feels like?
Yeah, this is...
Oh my god. So right. They make the honey. They make the honey. We make the money.
Oh wait, am I? Oh, sorry, I fucked that up.
Barry repeats it with like.
Where am I?
They
make the honey. We make the. Okay. They make the honey. We make the money.
The beekeeper sprays hundreds of cheap miniature apartments with the smoker. The bees are fainting or passing out.
Oh
Oh
my.
my!
What's going on? Are you okay?
Barry flies into one of the apartments and helps a bee couple get off the ground. They're coughing. It's hard for them to stand.
Yeah. Doesn't last too long. Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? Queen was moved here. We had no choice.
What is this?
No,
Barry flies in
that's
and
from.
discovers there are
yeah.
hundreds of these structures, each housing thousands of bees.
It didn't prompt that it was Barry speaking there.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't prompt that Barry was speaking. That's why I got confused. Oh
No,
no,
you're
there's
fine.
hundreds of them.
Barry takes out his camera and takes pictures of these bee work camps. The beekeepers look very evil in these depictions.
Bee honey. Our honey is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale. This is worse than anything bears have ever done. I intend to do something.
Flash forward in time, and Barry's showing these pictures to his parents.
Oh, Barry, stop. Who told you humans are taking our honey? That's a rumor. Do these look like rumors?
He holds up the pictures.
It's a conspiracy theory. Those are obviously doctored photos. How did you get mixed up in all this? He's been talking to humans. What? Talking to humans? He has a human girlfriend, and they make out. Make out? Barry. We do not. You wish you could. Whose side are you on? The bees.
Uncle Carl has been sitting in the back of this room the entire time.
I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Those crazy legs kept me up all night. Barry, this is what you want to do with your life? I want to do it for all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad, I remember you coming home so overworked, your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop. I remember that. What right do they have to our honey? We live on 2 cups a year. They put it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Even if it is true, what can one bee do? Sting them right where it hurts. In the face? In the eye. That would hurt. No. In the nose. That's killer. There's only one place you can sting the humans. One place where it really matters.
Flash forward a bit in time, and we're watching the bee news.
Hive at 5. Hive at 5, the Hive's only full-hour action news source. No more bee beards. With Bob Bumble at anchor desk. Weather with Storm Stinger. Sports with Buzz Larvey. And Jeanette Chung. Fucking Jeanette Chung, MVP. Good evening, I'm Bob Bumble, and I'm Jeanette Chung. A Tri-County bee, Barry Benson, intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally. This is not Jeanette Chung. I know that for a fact. Tomorrow night on B. Larry King, we'll have 3 former queens here in our studio discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon.
The scene changes to an interview on the news with a bee version of Larry King and Barry.
And tonight, we're talking to Barry Benson. Did you ever think, I'm a kid from a hive. I can't do this? Well, bees have never been afraid to change the world. What about B. Columbus? B. Gandhi? Bejesus? And where I'm from...
now they bring up bejesus, okay.
Now, yeah, they didn't bring up bejesus before, but bejesus is now a thing now. Oh, my fuck.
Yeah. B. Larry King says.
Where I'm from, we never sue humans. We were thinking about stickball or candy stores. How old are you? The bee community is supporting you in this case, which will be the trial of the bee century. You know they have a Larry King in the human world, too? That's a common name. Next week, he looks just like you, has a show with suspenders, colored dots. Next week, glasses, quotes from the bottom of the guest, even though you just heard him. Bear Week. Next week, they're scary, hairy, and here live.
B. Larry King gets annoyed and flies off screen.
Always leans forward, pointy shoulders, squinty eyes. Very Jewish.
Flash forward in time, we see Vanessa enter and Ken enters behind her. They are arguing.
In tennis, you attack at the point of weakness. It was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81. Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not gonna take advantage of that. Hey, quiet please. Actual work going on here.
Ken pointing at Barry.
Is that the same bee? Yes, it is. I'm helping him sue the human race. Hello. Hello, bee. This is Ken.
Barry recalling the winter boots incident from earlier.
Oh, yeah, I remember you. Timberland, size 10.5, Vibram Soul, I believe. Why does he talk again? Listen, you better go, because we're really busy working. But it's our yogurt night. Bye-bye.
Holding open the door for Ken. Yeah, bye-bye.
Why is yogurt night so difficult?
Ken leaves and Vanessa walks over to Barry. His workplace is a mess.
You poor thing. You two have been at this for hours. Yeah, Adam here has been a huge help. Frosting? How many sugars? Just one. I try not to use the competition. I try not to use the competition. What?
He's talking about the sugar in his coffee. The competition would be sugar instead of like honey.
Oh, I see. I missed it. That was a highbrow honey joke. Completely fucking missed it. No fucking idea.
I only just got it.
So why are you helping me? Well, bees have good qualities, and it takes my mind off the shop. Instead of flowers, people are giving balloon bouquets now. Oh, instead of flowers, people are giving balloon bouquets now. Those are great if you're 3. And artificial flowers. Oh, those just make me psychotic. Yeah, me too. Bent stingers, pointless pollination. Bees must hate those fake things. Nothing worse. Nothing worse than a daffodil that's hard at work. Maybe this could make...
Done.
Huh?
Nothing
worse than a daffodil that's had work done. Maybe this could make up for it a little bit. This lawsuit's a pretty big deal. I guess. You sure you want to go through with this? Am I sure? When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home without paying a royalty.
Flash forward in time and we are watching the human news. The camera shows a crowd outside a courthouse.
It's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan where the world anxiously waits because for the first time in history, we will hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak.
We are no longer watching through a news camera.
What have we gotten ourselves into here, Barry? It's pretty big, isn't it?
Adam looking out at the hundreds of people around the courthouse.
Lost my place. Oh. I can't believe how many humans don't have to work during the day. Yeah, you think $1 billion multinational food companies have good lawyers? Everybody needs to stay behind the barricade.
A limousine drives up at a fat man, Leighton Montgomery, a honey industry owner, gets out and walks past Barry.
What's the matter? What's the matter? I don't know. Just gotta chill.
Fast forward in time and everyone is in the court.
Well, if it isn't the B team.
The honey industry lawyers. Wait.
What? This is so fucked. He pulls out the honey packet. You boys work on this? All rise, the Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding. All right, case number 4475, Superior Court of New York, Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry is now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you're representing the 5 food companies collectively. A privilege. Mr. Benson, you're representing all bees of the world.
Everyone looks closely. They're waiting to see if a bee can really talk. Barry makes several buzzing sounds to sound like a bee.
I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor. We're ready to proceed. Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please. Surely. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman. Born on a farm, she believed it was man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we lived in a topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what it would mean. I would have to negotiate with a silkworm for the elastic in my breeches. Talking bee.
Montgomery walks over and looks closely at Barry.
How do we know this isn't some sort of holographic motion picture capture Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning. For all we know, he could be on steroids. Mr. Benson?
I like that that's the
the
pinnacle
steroids.
of yeah.
The talking bee is completely irrelevant because he's on roids.
Right, yeah.
Where the fuck is it? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. Honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it. We make it. And we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think that they can take it from us because we're the little guys. I'm hoping that after all this is over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you're not only taking everything we have, but everything we are.
Janet to Martin says,
oh, I wish he dressed like that all the time. So nice. Call your first witness. So, Mr. Klaus Vander Hayden of Honey Farms, big company you have there, I suppose. I see you also own Honeyburton and Hunron. Well, yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms. Beekeeper. I find that to be a very disturbing term. I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you? No. I couldn't hear you. No. Because you don't free bees. You keep bees. Not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be appropriate image for a jar of honey. Well, they're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build-A-Bear? You mean like this?
the bear from over the hedge barges in through the back door and is roaring.
Wait. This is in the script.
It is in the script.
It's the bear from fucking over the hedge in the script.
It's not just any bear. It is specifically the bear from over the hedge.
What's his name in Over the Hedge?
I don't recall.
What's it?
I liked that movie a lot as a kid. Maybe we should watch that as a movie night.
Vincent? Is it? No, it's not Boris. I don't think it's Boris. What was his name? Over the Hedge. No, not Over the Hedge. It was Vincent. Wait,
It was Vincent?
What was the raccoon's name?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's been too long.
Shit! What was the raccoon's name? Now that's stuck in my head. RJ, yeah. RJ! I think we already watched Over the Hedge, but we could watch it again.
Did we? I don't recall.
Years ago.
I must
like 2 years ago.
We've been doing movie nights for so long.
For a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Hammy the Squirrel, most overrated character. All right, moving on.
Zuma, I understand.
No.
I agree. Anyway.
The bear from Over the Hedge.
Specifically from the movie Over the Hedge, barges in through the back door and is roaring and standing on its hind legs. It is thrashing its claws and people are screaming. It is being held back by a guard who has the bear on a chain. And the Barry pointing to the roaring bear.
Bears kill bees. How'd you like his head crashing through your living room, biting into your couch, spitting on your throw pillows? Okay, that's enough. Take him away.
The bear stops roaring and thrashing and walks out.
Walks out. Oh, sorry. So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me. Where have I heard it before? I was with a band called The Police. But you've never been a police officer, have you? No, I haven't. No, you haven't. And so here we have yet another example of bee culture casually being stolen by humans for nothing more than a prance about stage name. Oh, please. Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung. Sting? Or should I say, Mr. Gordon M. Sumner? That's not his real name, you idiots! All right. And Mr. Leota, first belated congratulations on your Emmy win for guest spot on ER in 2005. Thank you. I see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome with a churning inner turmoil that's ready to blow. I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime? Not yet. It isn't. But is this what it's come to for you, exploiting tiny, helpless bees so you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir? Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now. This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella.
Ray Liotta loses it.
Looses it.
Okay.
He looses it. It literally says looses it.
It loses. Yeah. Ray Liotta loses it and tries to grab Barry.
Why doesn't someone just step on this creep and we can all go home? Order in this court. You're all thinking about it.
Judge Bumbleton starts banging her gavel.
Order in the court. Say it. Mr. Liotta. Mr. Liotta, please sit down.
We see a montage of the magazines which feature the court case. Flash forward in time and Barry is back at home with Vanessa.
I think it was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that. I think the jury's on our side. Are we doing everything right? Legally? I'm a florist. Right. Well, there's no great... right. Well, here's to a great team. To a great team.
Ken walks in from work. He sees Barry, and he looks upset when he sees Barry clinking his glass with Vanessa.
Oh. Well, hello. Oh, Ken! Hello! I didn't think you were coming. No, back to Ken. No, I was just late. I tried to call, but
Ken
the
holds
battery.
up his phone. Yeah. The phone has no charge.
I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free. Oh, that was lucky.
Ken sits down at the table across from Barry and Vanessa and leaves. Sorry. Ken sits down at the table across from Barry, and Vanessa leaves the room.
There's a little left. I could heat it up.
Ken, while not taking his eyes off Barry.
Yeah, heat it up. Sure, whatever. So I hear you're quite the tennis player. I'm not much for the game myself. I find the balls a little grabby. That's where I usually sit.
Points.
Right? There.
Points to where Barry is sitting. Yeah. Vanessa calling from the other room.
Ken, Barry was looking at your resume, and he agrees with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. You think I don't see what you're doing here? I know it's hard to find the right job. We have that in common. Do we? Bees have 100% employment. We do jobs like taking the crud out. That's just what I was thinking about doing.
Ken reaches for a fork on the table, but knocks it off. Ken reaches for a fork,
but knocks
on the table,
if on the floor.
On the floor, yeah.
Jerry!
Sorry. Jerry, come on!
Come on, Jerry!
Jerry, come on!
He doesn't have time to proofread.
Ken reaches for a fork on the table, but knocks it on the floor. He goes to pick it up.
Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz. I hope that was all right.
Ken quickly rises back up after hearing this, but hits his head on the table and yells.
I'm going to drain the old stinger. Yeah, you do that.
Barry flies past Ken to the bathroom, and Ken freaks out, splashing some of the wine he was using to cool his head in his eyes. He yells in anger. Barry looks at the magazines featuring his victories in court.
Look at that.
And Barry flies into the bathroom. He puts his hand on his head, but this hurts him.
This makes him. This isn't...
Barry, come on.
He doesn't even fucking know what he's writing at this point. Barry's washing his hands in the sink.
Yep. And Ken walks in.
I've just about had it with your
closes
little
the bathroom
mind
door.
games.
Menacingly rolls up the magazine.
What's that? Italian Vogue. Mamma mia, that's a lot of pages. It's a lot of ads. Remember what Van said. Why is your life more valuable than mine? That's funny. I just can't seem to recall that.
Ken smashes everything off the sink with the magazine, and Barry narrowly escapes. Ken follows Barry and tries to hit him with the magazine, but he keeps missing. Ken gets a spray bottle.
I think something stinks in here.
Barry enjoys the smell.
I love the smell of flowers.
But then Ken holds a lighter in front of the spray bottle.
How do you like the smell of flames? Not as much.
Ken makes this makeshift flamethrower but misses Barry, burning the bathroom. He torches the whole room but loses footing and falls into the bathtub. After getting hit in the head with falling objects 3 times, he picks up the shower head, revealing a water bug hiding under it.
Water bug! Not taking sides!
Barry gets up out of a pile of bathroom supplies. He's wearing a chapstick hat.
Ken, I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic.
And switches the shower head to lethal.
I've got issues!
And sprays Barry with the shower head, and he crash lands into the toilet. Ken menacingly looks down into the toilet at Barry.
Well, 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 a royal flush. You're bluffing, am I?
He flushes the toilet. Barry grabs the chapstick from the toilet seat and uses it to surf in the flushing toilet.
Surf's up, dude!
Barry flies out of the
poo
toilet.
water!
Chapstick and sprays Ken's face with the toilet water. Yep.
That
Poo
bowl is
water.
gnarly.
Oh my god. Aiming a toilet cleaner at Barry, Ken says.
Except for those dirty yellow rings!
Barry cowers and covers his head, and Vanessa runs in and takes the toilet cleaner from Ken just before he hits Barry.
Kenneth, what are you doing?
Ken leaning in towards Barry.
You know what? I don't even like honey. I don't eat it. We need to talk.
Vanessa pulls Ken out of the bathroom.
He's just a little bee, and he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time. A long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life? No, but there are other things bugging me in life, and you're one of them. Fine! Talking bees, no yogurt night. My nerves are fried just riding on this emotional roller coaster. Goodbye, Ken.
Ken huffs and walks out and slams the door. But suddenly he walks back in and stares at Barry.
And for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man.
Ken leaves again, and Vanessa leans in towards Barry.
I love Patrick Warburton so fucking much.
He does this role so well.
I'm sorry about
And
all
Ken
that.
walks back in again.
I know it's got a funny aftertaste. I like it.
And now Ken leaves for the last time.
I always felt there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Are you okay for the trial? I believe Mr. Montgomery is about out of ideas.
Flash forward in time, and Barry, Adam, and Vanessa are back in court. Montgomery says,
We would like to call Mr. Barry Benson B to the stand. Good idea. You could really see he's considered one of the best lawyers. You could really see why he's considered one of the best lawyers.
Barry stares at Adam.
Yeah. What the fuck's saying this?
Lawyer.
Oh, okay. This is
says
just
this.
okay. Clayton, you've got to weave some magic with this jury, or this is gonna all be over. Don't worry. The only thing I have to do is turn this jury around, is remind them of what they don't like about bees. You got the tweezers? Are you allergic? Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Mr. Benson B., I'll ask you what I think we'd all like to know. What exactly is your relationship to
Points
that
Vanessa.
woman? Yeah, we're friends. Good friends. Yeah? How good? Do you live together? Wait a minute. Are you her little bed bug?
Adam's stinger starts vibrating. He is agitated.
I've seen a bee documentary or two, from what I understand. Doesn't your queen give birth to all bee children? Yeah, but...
So he points at Janet and Martin.
So those aren't even your real parents? Oh, Barry. Yes, they are. Hold me back.
Vanessa tries to hold Adam back. He wants to sting Montgomery.
You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? He's denouncing bees. Don't y'all date your cousins?
Montgomery leans over on the jury stand and stares at Adam.
Objection!
Vanessa raises her hand to object, but Adam gets free. He flies straight at Montgomery.
I'm gonna pincushion this guy! Adam, don't! It's what he wants!
Adam stings Montgomery in the butt and he starts thrashing around.
Oh, I'm hit! Oh, lordy, I'm hit!
Sheriff
Order!
Bumbleton
Order!
banging her gavel.
The venom! The venom is coursing through my veins! I have been felled by a winged beast of destruction. You see? You can't treat them like equals. They're striped savages. Stinging's the only thing they know. It's their way. Adam, stay with me. I can't feel my legs.
Meanwhile, Montgomery is still overreacting and throwing his body around the room.
What angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heaving buttocks?
What a monologue.
I will have order in this court. Order! Order, please!
Flash forward in time and we see a human news reporter.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, John Goodman, we need you to lose your fucking shit. Can you do that for us? All right, sick.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I need a drink.
Yeah.
For anybody
You
that
are
might be
voicing
out
this
there,
exceptionally well.
for anybody that might be out there looking for voice actor or somebody to do some vocals somewhere, hit me up. You can DM me on Twitter. I'm not the
Montgomery
greatest, but I have a range, I would think.
Yeah. Ori Neko, what do you think, Corey? Does Montgomery have a bigger butt than you?
You know what? Yeah, but for maybe not the right reasons, you know? Okay. Flash forward in time.
Yes. Yes, and we see a human news reporter.
The case of the honeybees versus the humans took a pointed turn against the bees yesterday when one of their legal teams stung Leighton T. Montgomery.
Adam is laying in a hospital bed, and Adam is laying in a hospital bed, and Barry flies in to see him.
Hey, buddy. Oh, hey. Is there much pain? Yeah, I blew the whole case, didn't I? Oh, it doesn't matter. What matters is you're alive. You could have died. I'd be better off dead. Look at me.
A small plastic sword is replaced as Adam's stinger.
They got it from the cafeteria downstairs. They got it out of a tuna sandwich. Look, there's still a little celery on it.
Flicks off the celery and sighs.
What was it like to sting someone? I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline and then ecstasy. All right. You think it was all a trap? Of course. I'm sorry, I flew us right into this. What were you thinking? Look at us. We're just a couple of bugs in this world. What will the humans do to us if they win? I don't know. So here's a tip. Here's a tip for bullying and or harassing someone and trolling. You don't announce, I'm bullying you! I'm bullying you!
Well, if you're bad at it, then you do need to announce it. Otherwise, nobody's really going to understand what you're doing.
See, the thing that I'm doing here, I'm playing it up as if I'm these characters, and I'm not saying, okay, I'm Barry now. Okay, I'm Adam now. I'm not letting everybody know, I'm just kind of doing it. You might want to go back to, theater class and figure that one out.
Right.
Okay.
They are honest, yeah. We can give them that.
It doesn't matter. What matters is, it got a little celery on it. All right. You think it was all a trap? Of course. What will they do with us if they win? I don't know. I hear they put the roaches in the motels. That doesn't sound so bad. Adam, they check in, but they don't check out. Oh, my. Could you get a nurse to close that window? Why? The smoke.
We can see the two humans are smoking cigarettes outside.
Bees don't smoke. Right. Bees don't smoke. Bees don't smoke! But some bees are smoking. That's it! Adam, that's our case! It is? It's not over? Get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. Get back to the court and stall. Stall any way you can.
Flash forward in time, and Adam is making a paper boat in the courtroom.
And assuming you've done step 29 correctly, you're ready for the tub.
We see that the jury have each made their own paper boats after being taught how by Adam. They all look confused.
Mr. Flayman? Yes? Yes, Your Honor. Where's the rest of your team? Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. Bees are trained to fly haphazardly, and as a result, we don't make very good time. I actually heard a funny story about, Your Honor, haven't we heard these ridiculous bugs taking up enough of this court's valuable time? How much longer will we allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients who run legitimate businesses. I move for complete dismissal of this entire case. Mr. Flayman, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider Mr. Montgomery's motion. But you can't! We have a terrific case! And where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Show me the smoking gun!
Barry flies in through the door.
Hold it, Your Honor! You want a smoking gun? Here is your smoking gun!
Vanessa walks in holding a bee smoker. She sets it down on the judge's podium.
What is that? It's a bee smoker.
Montgomery picks up the smoker.
What, this? This harmless little contraption? This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee.
Montgomery accidentally fires it at the bees in the crowd, and they faint and cough. Dozens of reporters start taking pictures of the suffering bees.
Look at what has happened to bees who have never been asked, smoking or none. Is this what nature intended for us? To be forcibly addicted to smoke machines and man-made wooden slat work camps, living out our lives as honey slaves to the white man?
Barry points to the honey industry owners. One of them is an African American, so he awkwardly separates himself from the others.
Jerry, bro. He's like, oh, this is great.
What?
Oh my god. What are we gonna do? He's playing the species card. Ladies and gentlemen, please, free these bees! Free these bees! Free these bees! Free these bees! The court finds in favor of the bees! Vanessa, we won! I knew you could do it! High five!
Vanessa hits Barry hard because her hand is too big.
Sorry. I'm okay! You know what this means? All the honey will finally belong to the bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time. This is an unholy perversion of the balance of nature, Benson. You'll regret this.
Montgomery leaves and Barry goes outside the courtroom. Several reporters start asking Barry questions.
Barry, how much honey is out there? All right, one at a time. Barry, who are you wearing? My sweater is Ralph Lauren. I have no pants.
Barry flies outside with the paparazzi, and Adam and Vanessa stay back.
Wait, this implies that Ralph Lauren makes clothing for bees. Unless it's bee Ralph Lauren. I came here to bully account already banned. Lol.
Oh my god, I love it.
I have no pants.
Barry flies outside with paparazzi, and Adam and Vanessa stay back.
What if Montgomery's right? Well, what do you mean? We've been living this way for a long time. 27 million years.
Flash forward in time, and Barry is talking to a man.
Congratulations on your victory. What will you demand as a settlement? First, we'll demand a complete shutdown of all bee work camps.
As Barry is talking, we see a montage of men putting clothes tape over the work camps and freeing the bees in their crappy apartments.
Then we want back the honey that was ours to begin with. Every last drop.
Men in suits are pushing all the honey of the aisle into carts. Sorry, off the aisle and into carts.
We demand an end to glorification of bear as anything more than a filthy, smelly, bad breath stink machine.
We see a statue of a bear-shaped honey container being pulled down by bees.
We're all aware of what they do in the woods.
We see Winnie the Pooh sharing his honey with Piglet in the crosshairs of a high-tech sniper rifle.
Wait for my signal. All right, take him out.
Winnie gets hit by a tranquilizer dart and dramatically falls off the log he was standing on, his tongue hanging out. Piglet looks at Pooh in fear and the sniper takes the honey.
I'll have nausea for a few hours, then it'll be fine.
And flashing forward in time.
And we will no longer tolerate B-negative nicknames.
Mr. Sting is sitting at home until he is taken out of his house by the men in suits.
What is just a Pratt's About stage name? unnecessary inclusion of honey and bogus health products, and la-dee-da human tea time snack garnishments.
An old lady is mixing honey into her tea, but suddenly men in suits smash her face down on the table and take the honey.
I can't breathe.
A honey truck pulls up to Barry's hive.
Bring it in, boys. Hold it right there. Good. Tap it.
Tons of honey is being pumped into the hive storage. Honey overflows from a bee's cup.
Ah, Mr. Buswell, we just passed 3 cups, and there's gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down. Shut down? We never shut down. Shut down all honey production. Stop making honey.
The bees all leave their stations. 2 bees run into a room and they put the keys into a machine.
Turn your key, sir.
The two worker bees dramatically turn their keys, which opens the button which they press, shutting down the honey-making machines. This is the first time this has ever happened. Thank you, stage directions.
Yeah. What do we do now?
Well, flash forward in time, and a bee is about to jump into a pool of honey.
Cannonball!
The bee gets stuck in the honey, and we see a short montage of bees leaving work. We see the pollen jocks flying, but one of them gets a call on its antenna.
We're shutting down honey production. Abort mission. Aborting pollination and nectar collection. Returning to base.
The pollen jocks fly back to the hive. We get a time lapse of Central Park slowly wilting away as the bees all relax.
Adam, you wouldn't believe it. How much honey was out there? Oh, yeah? What's going on? Where is everybody?
The entire street is deserted.
Are they all out celebrating? No, they're home. They don't know what to do. Laying out, sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with a cricket. At least we got our honey back. Sometimes I think, so what if the humans liked our honey? Who wouldn't? It's the greatest thing in the world. I was excited to be a part of making it. This was my new desk. This was my new job. And I wanted to do it really well. And now, I can't.
Flash forward in time, and Barry is talking to
Jerry loves that fucking term. Flash forward in time.
Oh my god.
Flash forward in time. Flash forward in time. And it's literally seconds. Like, it's not even like a time skip.
Scene is
it's
this is.
Literally next line. That's it.
Yeah. Later. How about this? Later, Barry is talking to Vanessa.
Okay, there you go. I don't understand why they're not. I don't understand why they're not happy. I thought their lives would be better. They're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people. You don't have any idea what's going on, do you? What did you want to show me?
Vanessa takes Barry to the rooftop where they first had coffee and points to her store.
This.
She points at her flowers. They're all gray and wilting.
What happened? That's not the half of it.
Small flash forward in time, and Vanessa and Barry
take a shot every time you hear it.
Oh my god, we would die. Small flash forward in time, and Vanessa and Barry are on the roof of her store, and she points to Central Park. We see that Central Park is no longer green and colorful. Rather, it is gray, brown, and dead-like. It is very depressing to look at.
Oh no. Oh my. They're all wilting. Doesn't look very good, does it? No. And whose fault do you think that is? You know, I'm going to guess bees.
Vanessa staring at Barry.
Specifically me. I didn't think bees I didn't think bees not needing to make honey would affect all these things. It's not just the flowers. Fruits, vegetables, they all need bees. That's our whole SAT test right there. Take away produce, that affects the entire animal kingdom. And then, of course, the human species. If there's no more pollination, it could just all go south from here, couldn't it? I know this is also partly my fault. How about a suicide pact? How do we do it? I sting you, you step on me. That just kills you twice. Right. Listen, Barry, sorry. I gotta get going.
But Vanessa leaves.
Vanessa leaves.
Barry to himself.
I had to open my mouth and talk. Vanessa? Vanessa, why are you leaving? Where are you going? Hold on a second.
Vanessa is getting into...
Hold on a second.
Oh,
Jaloon's
yeah.
here. What's up? What is that? No, what is it? I don't trust you.
No, it's a good thing.
I'm scared, chat. Jaloon made something, and I have to eat it.
Atsoko brought me boba tea, which is very good, but very wet.
Garlic toast?
Mm.
Fine. I mean, it tastes good. Fresh garlic toast? Wait, what the hell? You roasted garlic, spread it on toast?
Follower O Faces cheered 50 bits Juloon poisoning you so she can leave you for cork.
Thanks, B. Garlic
And
toast.
that sounds so fucking good. Holy shit.
All right. Where were we? Vanessa getting into taxi. Vanessa, where are you going?
Yes.
To the final tournament of roses in Pasadena. They moved it to this weekend because all the flowers are dying. The last chance I'll ever get to see it. Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant for it to turn out like this. I know. Me neither.
The taxi starts to drive away.
Tournament of roses? Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses? Roses? Roses! Vanessa!
Barry flies after the taxi.
Roses? Roses! Barry?
Barry is flying outside the window of the taxi.
Roses are flowers! Yes, they are. Flowers! Bees! Pollen! I know. That's why this is the last parade. Maybe not. Could you ask him to slow down? Could you slow down?
The taxi driver screeches to a stop, and Barry keeps flying forward.
Barry!
Barry flies back to the window.
Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a total disaster. It's all my fault. Yes, it kind of is. I've ruined the planet. I wanted to help you with the flower shop. I've made it worse. Actually, it's completely closed now. I thought maybe you were remodeling. But I have another idea, and it's greater than my previous ideas combined. I don't want to hear it. All right. They have roses. The roses have the pollen. I know every bee, plant, and flower bud in this park. All we got to do is get what they've got back here with what we've got. I don't know why it just says bees there.
Bees, park, pollen.
Bees,
flowers.
park, pollen, flowers, repollination across the nation. Tournament of Roses, Pasadena, California. They've got nothing but flowers, floats, and cotton candy. Security will be tight. I have an idea.
Hey, guess what we're going to do, chat?
Hey, guess what?
Flash forward in time.
We're flash forwarding in time.
Flash forward in time. Vanessa is about to board a plane, which has all the roses on board.
Vanessa Bloom, FTD.
Holds out a badge.
Official flower business. It's real. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Nice brooch. Thank you. It was a gift.
Barry is revealed to be hiding inside the brooch. Flashback in time. Oh, we're going back in time.
Oh,
now.
shit.
Flashback in time, and Barry and Vanessa are discussing their plan.
Once inside, we just picked the right float. How about the princess and the pea? I could be the princess, and you could be the pea. I got it. I got it. Where should I sit? What are you? I believe I'm the pea. The pea? It goes under. Wait. They changed this because it's a guard and not the fucking float person.
Yeah.
It goes under the mattresses. Not in this fairy tale, sweetheart. I'm getting the marshal. You do that. This whole parade's a fiasco. Let's see what this baby can do.
Vanessa drives the float through traffic.
Hey, what are you doing? Then all we have to do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion. Once at the airport, there's no stopping us.
Flash forward in time.
Flash forward!
Barry and Vanessa are about to get on the plane.
Stop, security. You and your insect pack your float? Yes. Has it been in your possession the entire time? Yes. Would you remove your shoes and you remove your stinger? It's a part of me. Oh, I know. Just having a little fun. Enjoy your flight.
Barry now plotting with Vanessa.
Then, if we're lucky, we'll have just enough pollen to do the job. You ready, chat? Get ready!
Flash forward!
Flash forward!
And Barry and Vanessa are flying on the plane.
Can you believe how lucky we are? We have just enough pollen to do the job. I think this is going to work. It has to work. Attention passengers, this is Captain Scott. We have a bit of bad weather in New York. It looks like we'll experience a couple hours delay. Barry, these are cut flowers with no water. They'll never make it. I got to get up there. And talk to them. Be careful.
Barry flies right outside the cockpit door.
Hey, can I get help with my Skyball magazine? I'd like to order the talking inflatable nose and ear hair trimmer.
The flight attendant opens the door and walks out, and Barry flies into the cockpit unseen.
Captain, I'm in a real situation. What'd you say, Hal? No, nothing.
Scott notices Barry and freaks out.
Ah, B! No, don't freak out. My entire species.
Captain Scott gets out of his seat and tries to suck Barry into a handheld vacuum.
What are you doing?
Barry lands on Hal's hair, but Scott sees him. He tries to suck up Barry, but instead he sucks up Hal's toupee.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I'm an attorney!
Hal doesn't know Barry is on his head.
Who's an attorney? Don't move.
Scott hits Hal in the face with a vacuum in an attempt to hit Barry. Hal's knocked out and he falls on the life raft button, which launches an inflatable boat into Scott, who gets knocked out and falls onto the floor. They're both unconscious.
Oh, Barry.
And Barry on an intercom with a southern accent.
Good morning, or good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain speaking. Would Miss Vanessa Bloom in 24B please report to the cockpit?
Vanessa looks confused.
And please hurry!
Vanessa opens the door and sees the life raft and the unconscious pilots.
What happened here? I don't know. I tried to talk to him, but then there was a dustbuster, a toupee, a life raft exploded. Now one's bald, one's in a boat, and they're both unconscious. Is that another bee joke? No! No one's flying the plane! This is JFK Control Tower, Flight 356. What's your status? This is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York. Where's the pilot? He's unconscious, and so is the co-pilot. Not good. Does anyone on board have flight experience? As a matter of fact, there is. Who's that? Barry Benson. From the Honey Trial? Oh, great. Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines. I can't fly a plane. Why not? Isn't John Travolta a pilot? Yes. How hard could it be?
Jerry suck it. Got, like, so many call-outs to like
suck it, John Travolta.
Celebrities in this movie, I swear. Anyway,
wait, Barry, we're heading into some lightning.
An ominous lightning storm looms in front of the plane. We're now watching the B News.
This is Bob Bumble, and we have some late-breaking news from JFK Airport. There's where a suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh from his legal victory, hey, that's Barry, is attempting to land on a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew.
Flowers?
Flowers?
The scene switches to the human news.
We have a storm in the area with 2 individuals on controls and absolutely no flight experience. Just a minute, there's a bee on the plane. I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson and his no-account compadres. They've done enough damage. But isn't he your only hope? Technically, a bee shouldn't be able to fly at all. Their wings are too small. Haven't we heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings and body mass make no sense. Get this on the air. Got it. Stand by. We're going live. The way we work...
Barry through radio on TV.
The way we work may be a mystery to you. Making honey takes a lot of bees doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you about a small job. If you do it well, it makes a big difference. More than we realize. To us, to everyone. That's why I want to get the bees back to working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We get behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Hello!
The scene switches and Barry is teaching Vanessa how to fly.
All right. Left, right, down, hover. Hover? Forget hover. This isn't so hard.
Vanessa pretending to honk the horn.
Beep, 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 beep.
A lightning bolt hits the plane and the autopilot turns off.
Barry, what happened? Wait, I think we were on autopilot the whole time. That may have been helping me. And now we're not! So it turns out I cannot fly a plane.
Plane plummets, but we see Luduva and the pollen jocks, along with multiple other bees, flying towards the plane.
All of you, let's get behind this fellow. Move it out! Move out!
The scene switches back to Vanessa and Barry in the plane.
Our only chance is if I do what I do, our only chance is if I do what I do, you copy me with the wings of the plane.
Barry sticks out his arms like an airplane and flies in front of Vanessa's face.
Don't have to yell. I'm not yelling. We're in a lot of trouble. It's very hard to concentrate with you panicking, the panicking tone in your voice. It's not a tone. I'm panicking. I can't do this.
Barry slaps Vanessa.
Vanessa, pull yourself together.
Vanessa slaps Barry.
You have to snap out of it. You 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 snap out of it.
You see that all the pollen jocks are flying under the plane.
You snap out of it. You snap out of it. Hold it. Why? Come on, it's my turn. How is the plane flying?
The plane is now safely flying.
I don't know.
Barry's antenna rings like a phone. Barry picks up.
Hello?
Through the phone.
Benson, got any flowers for a happy occasion in there?
All the pollen jocks are carrying the plane.
Oh, it's the pollen jocks. They do get behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Hello. All right, let's drop this tin can on the blacktop. Where? I can't see anything. Can you? No, nothing. It's all cloudy. Come on, you got to think bee, Barry. Thinking bee. Thinking bee.
On the runway, there are millions of bees laying on their backs. Thinking bee.
Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something. What? I don't know. It's strong, pulling me like a 27 million year old instinct. Bring the nose of the plane down. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Can we get some dies of cringe in the chat? Sorry.
Oh my god, yeah.
What in the world is on the tarmac? Get some lights on that!
It is revealed that all the bees are organized into a giant pulsating flower formation.
Thinking bee! Thinking bee! Vanessa, aim for the flowers. Oh, okay. Out the engines. We're going in on bee power. Ready, boys? Affirmative. Good, good. Easy now. That's it. Land on the flower. Ready? Full reverse. Spin it around.
Plane nose is pointed at the flower and painted on a nearby plane.
No, not that flower. The other one. Which one? That flower.
The plane is now pointed at a fat guy in a flowered shirt. He freaks out and tries to take a picture of the plane.
I'm aiming at the flower. That's a fat guy in a flowered shirt. I mean the giant pulsating flower of millions of bees.
The plane hovers in front of the bee flower.
Pull forward, nose down, tail up, rotate around it. This is insane, Barry. This is the only way I know how to fly. Am I cuckoo-cuckoo, or is that plane flying like in an insect-like pattern?
The plane is unrealistically hovering and spinning over the bee flower.
Get your nose in there. Don't be afraid of it. Smell it. Full reverse. Just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim for the center. Now drop it in. Drop it in, woman. Come on already.
The bees scatter and the plane safely lands.
Barry, we did it. You taught me how to fly.
Vanessa's about to high-five Barry.
No high five. Right. Barry, it worked. Did you see the giant flower? What giant flower? Where? Of course I saw the flower. What a genius. Thank you. But we're not done yet. Listen, everyone, this runway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. That means this is our last chance. We're the only ones who make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're going to survive as a species, this is our moment. What do you say? Are we going to be bees or just museum natural history keychains? We're bees! Bee who likes keychain goes, keychain! Follow me! Except keychain. Hold on, Barry. Here. You earned this. You want to skip ahead and read your part?
Yeah, the pollen jocks throw Barry a nectar collecting gun. Barry catches it.
Yeah, I'm a pollen jock. It's perfect fit. All I got to do is the sleeves. That's our Barry.
Barry and the pollen jocks get pollen from flowers on the plane. Flash forward in time, and the pollen jocks are flying over New York City.
One last
Barry
one.
pollinates the yeah. Barry pollinates the flowers in Vanessa's shop and then heads to Central Park.
Mom, the bees are back. If anybody needs to make a call, now's the time. I got a feeling we'll be working late tonight.
The bee honey factories are back up and running. Meanwhile, at Vanessa's shop.
Here's your change. Have a great afternoon. Can I help who's next? Would you like some honey with that? It's bee approved. Don't forget these.
There's a room in the shop where Barry does legal work for other animals. He is currently talking with a cow.
Milk, cheese, cream, it's all me, and I don't see a nickel. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat. I had no idea. Barry, I'm sorry. Have you got a moment? Would you excuse me? My mosquito associate will help you. Sorry I'm late. He's a lawyer too? Ma'am, I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase. Ha 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 ha. Have a great afternoon. Barry, I just got this huge tulip order, and I can't get them anywhere. No problem, Vanny. Just leave it to me. You're a lifesaver, Barry. Can I help who's next? All right, Scramble Jocks, it's time to fly. Thank you, Barry.
Ken walks by on the sidewalk and sees the bee-approved honey in Vanessa's shop.
That bee is living my life. Just let it go, Kenny. When will this nightmare end? Let it all go. Beautiful day to fly. Sure is. Between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office.
Barry recreates a scene near the beginning of the movie where he flies through the box kite. The movie fades to black and the credits begin.
We did it! We did it! Let's go! Oh my! Hyper claps in the chat. We've done it. We've summited the mountain. The entire bee movie enters the hall of infamy.